There's more to come, but please don't go away from your set just for the moment. We're going to take a few minutes here to tell you about why we need you to participate in KIXE TV as a member. My name is Ed Huey. It's good to have you viewing this evening. I work for the state of California, and with me I have Bill Carson from A.G. Edwards of Chico, and behind me we have a bank of phone workers who are manning our phones this evening to take your calls from A.G. Edwards and Sons of Chico. The only thing missing is you. We need to have you pick up your phone and call us at 243-5493. Now, let's just take a moment. I'd like to talk to you. Last night, we had a local production of the Merle Haggard Little Red Wagon concert, and we got a great response to that. The country music fans came through and told us that they support that kind of programming here on KIXE TV. Throughout the drive, we've been hearing from the folks that support our nature programs. Now tonight, we've come to a very special kind of music, the music of Pavarotti, the music of opera, classical music. And we've come to the beautiful scenery of Italy and Naples. And I think we've come to a very special kind of viewer. Maybe tonight you can call us and say, the country music people had their shot, the nature people have had their shot. Tonight, I want to tell you that the classical music people, the ones who appreciate fine opera, are strong in Northern California. They appreciate this kind of programming. We'd like to see more of it, in fact, and that's what you say when you call us right now at 243-5493. And as we were coming into the break, and before we come to that, let's show our goal. We started out this morning with a goal of $5,450 for today. We'd like to expand our viewer family by 130 members, and there you see we only need 66 brand new members, and we have under $3,000 for our goal that we want to meet for this day. That means we're up over $70,000 for the drive overall, and you can help to put us over the top by calling us right now. The number again, 243-5493. Now, as I started to say, when we saw those clips of the immigrants leaving Italy and coming to America back in the 20s and 30s and 40s, I began wondering if we have people listening tonight and viewing tonight that are from the old country, or maybe your folks were from the old country, or maybe you have relatives still living in the old country. Well, if you have Italian blood running in your veins, maybe it would be good to hear from you this evening to say, I appreciate seeing this tribute to the old country here on KIXE TV. It's great to have fine music plus the scenery of Italy coming my way on my TV tonight. Remember, we want to know how well our dollars are serving your viewing needs, and the only way we know is by hearing from you. And we hear from you when you go to that phone, call 243-5493 and pledge your membership support. Now, maybe you don't have the money right tonight. We will take Visa and MasterCard. The number, just have your credit card number ready and the expiration date. If you'd like to join and get some of the premiums that we offer at some of our higher membership levels, and you can't afford it all at once and you don't want to put it on the credit card, we'll arrange monthly payments for you and make it easy for you. The main thing is we need to hear from you, and then we'll work with you to work out a plan that'll fit your budget. Bill Carson is here tonight to tell us more.
Thanks, Ed. Isn't Pavarotti great? It's really nice to have a television station where we can watch a good opera, watch good scenery, just a beautiful program. Remember tonight that we have a challenge grant from First Deposit Savings Bank. They'll match up to 50% of your membership contribution with their own dollars. That is, if you put in $100, they'll add 50. That's really a way to multiply up the value of your membership contribution tonight. We want to thank the bank, First Deposit Savings Bank, for matching some of the pledges tonight. Actually, we've done fairly well, but we need a lot more phones to ring tonight. Remember, if you receive us on cable, your payment goes directly to the cable company. We do not receive a penny of that money here at KIXE. We still need your membership contributions to keep the station strong, to keep the kind of programming that we have here. You know, again, thinking about Pavarotti, there's not really another station that we could think about where we could watch Pavarotti like we have here tonight and like we will in a few more minutes. And remember how easy it is to become a member when you join the monthly member club. We could put in $5, $10, $15, $20, $40 a month. Whatever you think the benefit that you get from the programs. Remember, a $60 membership comes to only 16 cents a day. 16 cents a day for some of the finest programming available today. Ed?
I have some names here of some viewers that have taken us up on our offer and have joined the viewer family here at KIXE TV. And while I'm reading these names, maybe you can be taking the step to become a member too. We heard from George and Roberta Walters down in Gridley, and Frida Cooper up in Central Valley, my hometown. And we heard from Norma Myers down in Stonyford, and Wanda Fearson of Anderson. A couple of calls from Chico this evening. We heard from Bob and Lynn Archer, and a very generous membership contribution from Barbara Edmondson. There's a name missing from the list maybe, and maybe that name is yours. If you've already joined, we thank you for your support of these fine quality programs here on KIXE TV, but we know statistically the chances are you haven't joined, because we know out of every 13 households here in Northern California, 12 do not support KIXE TV financially. Now tonight, maybe you're sitting in your living room and you're saying, gee, I want him to get back to Pavarotti. I really enjoy that great music and the great scenery. Well, there's only one way you can tell us how much you enjoy the program, and that's by calling us and pledging your membership support. There's nothing that you can go out and buy. You know, you hear people say, run right out and buy this or buy that, or support our sponsors, that sort of thing. We can't say that here at KIXE TV because you're the sponsor. When we pause for a word from our sponsor, we pause for a word from you. And we need to hear from you at 243-5493. Now, these are tax-deductible contributions if you're looking forward to the 1988 tax year and getting all of your deductions up in a row and saying, I'm going to do it better next year than I did it this year. And, of course, we do accept Visa and MasterCard to make it easy on you. We also accept monthly payments, and our operators will be happy to go over some of the thank you gifts that we have. And if some of our premiums up at the higher membership levels are a little bit of a stretch for your budget, remember, it's not so much of a stretch if you can turn it into 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 payments, and you can be a fantastic high-level supporter of KIXE with very little pain in your pocketbook. There's all sorts of things that we can work out with you, all sorts of thank you gifts we'd like to send you. The first thing that has to happen, though, is you have to call us. That number again is 243-5493. Bill?
Thanks, Ed. Again, thinking of the range of programming that we see here on KIXE, all the way from this morning, Sesame Street, and then Mr. Rogers, throughout the day with quality programs, and tonight, financial programs, Wall Street Week, Nightly Business Report, Washington Week in Review brought us right up to date. McNeil-Lehrer News Hour gave us a real insight on the Central American problem as it's going on right now today. And now to finish it off with Pavarotti, wonderful opera star who we wouldn't get a chance to see anyplace else. Right here at KIXE, minimal membership contributions from you gives you many membership benefits. Remember, you get the monthly program guide from KIXE. You participate in program surveys that help determine what programs we show on the air, vote in the election of the board of directors, and an invitation to the annual meeting of KIXE. Again, what you do with your membership contribution is help us determine what programs we're going to see on KIXE. For Pavarotti, if you really like that, it would be a great thing to call in now and tell us about your membership contribution, the level that you'd like to give, $5, $10, $15 a month. Remember that your support is what helps us determine which of these programs we get to show on KIXE. It's really one thing that I find really valuable is a choice. I have several children, a choice that allows me to have my children watch some really good quality programming during the day and allows me to do the same thing in the evening. If you watch KIXE and you're not a member, it's time to change. Support those programs you enjoy. Phone in your membership now. Our number is 243-KIXE or 243-5493. Really make your membership vote count. Call us in now. Ed?
Well, you know, there is a lot of agonizing that goes into the programming decisions here at KIXE TV because we do our best to make sure we get the most out of every dollar that you send us. We know how hard-earned those dollars are and that it's really a tremendous sacrifice on some of our viewers' parts to share with us. So we treat that money as a trust. We have the highest in accounting standards and ethics standards here at the station. In fact, when you send us a dollar, 91 cents of that dollar goes right into direct program-related expenses. That means the expenses of buying these programs for broadcast here on KIXE or the electronic equipment that we use to bring the programming your way. But, you know, it's agony to look over the list of programs and try to decide how to take this amount of money and divide it up among this group of programs. Which ones can I afford? Should I spend $35,000 for the Wonderful World of Disney, or should I buy 3 or 4 cheaper programs? What do the viewers want? And that's what we're asking you tonight. Do you want more of Pavarotti? Do you want more of Naples and Italy? Well, then we need to hear from you. 243-5493. We do have a challenge grant this evening. First Deposit Savings Bank has given us a $500 challenge grant. Those are matching funds for the pledges that come in this evening. They will take that $500 challenge grant and increase your pledge by 50%. So tonight, your pledge of $100 can bring in $150, or your pledge of $60 can bring in $90. Or if you have a family membership of $40, it's the same as bringing in $60. So if you've been meaning to do it and you say, well, I'll get around to it this weekend, or maybe I'll call them Monday or Tuesday night, or maybe you'll call during Sesame Street or whatever, remember tonight your dollars can do double duty thanks to that $500 challenge grant from First Deposit Savings Bank. So we need to hear from you. Tonight is a great night to call us. It's certainly special music that we're offering to you tonight, the classical music of Pavarotti, and I think we're reaching a very special and select audience. So please, call us now. The number is 243-5493. And if you're a businessman, if you run your own business, or if you're in charge of a business, we invite you to join our corporate club. It's only a $500 membership level, and you'll get 2 on-air spots per month for 6 months. And that's great exposure for your customers. And so if you are a businessman this evening, call us and we'll be happy to help you with all the details. If you're an individual, and most of you are that are viewing this evening, the thing we need to have you do is the same. Call us at 243-5493. Pledge that membership support. We're just a short distance away from going back into the program. We're not going to miss any of it. We're going to show it to you in the entirety. But first, let's all settle back and enjoy ourselves after we make that pledge. That number again, and our operators will be standing by during the program, is 243-5493. Don't put it off. Call now.
It's easy to become a member of your public television station, and you don't have to make this a big deal. Just fill out a check for the amount of your contribution. Put the check in an envelope addressed to your local public television station. Seal the envelope. Then place a stamp on the front of the envelope and get the letter in the mail.
Send your check to KIXE TV, Post Office Box 9, Redding, California, 96099.